Right. And that. Rotate. I'll take it up. Mikey, is there a bug over there or something? What are you staring at? If there's a bug in the bed, please get it. Mikey, don't flee! If there's a bug in the bed, get it! Really? What are you so scared of, buddy? One sec, buddy. Is there a spider? What do you see? Mikey, what is up here that you're so scared of? What are you so scared of? Get back in the bed. Mikey, Mikey, come on. Mikey! Mikey's scared of something in my room, so he's gonna come out here with you. Are you coming out, Mikey? Mouse? It's not a freaking mouse that's on top of my bed. I think it was a fly or something. Give me a sec. See, buddy? There's nothing in here. Other than stuff that Oreo's knocked off. Nothing in here. Mikey, you either get in the bed or you go out into the family room. I'm not sure what else you want from me, buddy. I'm not sure what else I can provide. Mikey, very scared, yeah. You want to go out, buddy? Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to call him? Mikey, come on. Mikey, come here. Mikey. Boy. Alright, he went to the family room. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Awesome. I'll do that momentarily. He did just leave. Okay. Look. Anyway, go give him a treat. Okay, so I definitely do not have a map pulled up because I have a life. And I'm tired. Hey, what's this one? How to acquire Accio? Field guide page. Okay. Being a brave boy. Wait, is he at the door again? You come back? Are you gonna come back and fight whatever's in the bed? Coming back in, buddy? Oh, who's a good brave boy? Who's a good brave boy? Let me just double check that there's nothing back here. There's quite literally nothing back here, buddy. I don't know what's got you all in a ruckus. All right, let me cover you up. Alright. There. See, now that side of the bed's clear, so you can see if there's any. Alright. I love you, buddy. And she got a fan under her robes. Ambiance. It does, wait. Wait, if I face the opposite direction, is the wind still going the same? Is it the same? Wait. Guys, I think the wind might be going... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say, it seems like there might actually be a wind direction. Ambiance, also known as wind, yep. I was trying to see if there was like a specific wind direction, but no. Game being a game, true. Welcome in, Falcon. Okay, so apparently there's supposed to be one over here. Oh wait, I've seen the wrong thing. No, it's not working. No, it still wasn't working. Yes, he got his 2 treats for being a brave boy, and now he is staring at the corner of the bed. And now he's looking at me. What is it? Oh my god, what are you so scared of? He is not ready to pounce, he is ready to flee. Mikey, if you find whatever it is, you'll get an extra treat. Okay? You hop down into the corner of that bed and find it. Okay? I'll sweep after stream and and I'll clear it out to make sure there's no boogeyman underneath. I've been needing to do that for a while anyway. Alright. Alright, so we need to go, where am I looking? Oh, I didn't realize my door was open. Here we go. Alright. He's trying to be brave. He is. He's a good, brave boy. East.
Rebellion.
A lot of leech. Love leeches. Mikey, don't go in the trash. Don't do that, bud. Now you're just trying to be a phoenix and get into everything. Don't do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, these supposed to be the trees over here.
Rebellion.
Oh, there's a chest up here. He's trying his best. Where am I on the map? You're trying to get the sock. Oh. The sock made me feel better. The guy found something. It was the sock, which I guess is technically something. So. Okay, so it's supposed to be an area of like 4 trees. That's you. Right here. He says socks are a coping mechanism for being afraid. Mikey, there's nothing to be scared of. One of your brothers hopped on the bed and knocked stuff over, which is what the rustling is. But I will take a broom under it and clean it out, just to double check. Make sure there's no boogeyman in the corner of the bed. Okay. Alright. So those are supposed to be one. I like that it's not even actually. There's not even trees over here. He says it's not perfect and he also saw it fly. Collecting one, flying. Okay, this one is supposed to be flying. Alright, keep a look in the sky. You want to see any flying effing paper? Actually, wait. We can make this easier on us. Mikey, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. Mikey, what are you eating? Okay. And you want to see any flying stuff? Good boy, Mikey. What are you eating? A fly? He's just staring at the corner. D&D, yes, that's correct. And depending on how long that goes, I may be back. We'll just have to see. Unclear. It is just a setup stream, so it might be short. I do still need a backstory, though, and I honestly don't have one. What backstory do you do for a fairy in a zombie apocalypse? I got nothing. You guys got any ideas? I'm all ears. This is only my second D&D campaign I've done. I've been a part of. Okay, well, I don't see it over here. I don't think it's flying in the sky over here. Mikey? Okay. Let's see. So if it's not that one... Also, I didn't realize my face wasn't in the camera. Okay, there we go. There we go. You good there, buddy? Get bit on the leg and they have their leg amputated from the character. First person to survive. So now we just wear his pinky toe around as memorabilia. And as payment for it, we take the pinky toe of every zombie we kill. I was thinking like we lived in a house with like an old grandma or something. And she took care of us. Like just nice whimsical fairy tale-esque in the middle of like downtown Los Angeles or something. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's just say I found that one, which I didn't, but field guide, flying in the courtyard. There's another one flying in the courtyard? Why? There's a moth over there? Gosh, okay. It won't even let me place a thingy here. Like, let me place. Okay. Okay, anyone see any flying pages? Supposed to theoretically be a moth over here. But I think I got the moth. Yeah, I got the moth that was on this part. Already got that. Okay. What is this one? This one is Lumo's portrait. Yep, did that one. Spent Witch Sporting Needs. Okay, I don't know if I got that one. Alright. You okay, Mikey? To be fair, this is the only section I'm gonna be able to do even like a semi cheese on because there's no shot I'm gonna be able to do that for inside of Hogwarts. It's a 3D map. I got no shot. Character leaves and comes across to other people. That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking like having like a grandma figure, but yeah, possibly get turned. And I'm not sure of the plot timeline yet, so I don't know like how long there's been a zombie apocalypse. I'm assuming it hasn't been that long, but I can work with that story to fit into the timeline. Okay. Grandma could die. True. Either way, Grandma did. Oh, they just won't let me place a thing in here. Okay, well, yeah. I didn't really want to place a thing there anyway. Whatever. Wait. Ugh, bug. Gross. You good there, Mikey? He's just staring at the corner. I really am gonna just sweep after this. Okay. We might just have better shot going door to door. I'm not sure how helpful this cheese map is gonna be.
Who needs the unforgivable? Plenty of even nastier spells to use.
Okay. Way around the map. Okay, move here. See if there's any pages that are supposed to be over here. There's a lot of pages that are supposed to be over here. In front of left pillar on south side of bridge. Okay. Who the frick wants to talk to me over here?
Revelio.
This one? Alright, well that one's clearly been got. Alright, let's see. Come on, we can do this. Next one. Flying outside of tomes and scrolls. There's no shot I haven't gotten that one. Just left the entrance. Flying around tombs and scrolls. Okay. Just double check here. Let me know if anyone sees anything flying. Mikey says he will let me know. Your D&D character do you have? I know the species. I know they're probably going to be a rogue because I enjoy doing rogues. Because it kind of fits my chaotic personality. I don't have all the characteristics and stuff done yet, or necessarily personality. So in other words, not much. I got the bare bones. I don't even have a name yet. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well I don't see anything in there. Alright. Alright, moving on. It'll be easy to play, yeah. That's the idea of going in, taking a hacksaw to someone's pinky toe, and then leaving. Like being a fairy but not using magic. It's just really funny. In front of the pile of cauldrons. Okay.
It's a good thing we have auras.
Pretty sure I already got the one that's in front of the pile of cauldrons, but also, where's the pile of cauldrons?
I remember you.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm already over here by top, okay, by southwest corner. Is there anything that's supposed to be over here? It's supposed to be a moth. Magical character just uses a hacksaw to chomp up zombies and toes, and then uses the magic to speed away and hide. Just like cheerleading in the background, but silently, so they don't get seen. Top of a wooden crane at the corner of the docks. Underneath the mounted hogshead. Okay. Anyone see a hogshead? It will be noticeable. Oh, Rick, you're right. It will be noticeable cheering. Okay. Is there a hogshead? Does anyone see a hogshead? Oh, I see a hogshead. So I take it I must have already gotten that. Makes sense. Support from the sidelines. True. That is what bards do. Okay, I'm pretty sure I already got this one too. Jump. I missed. But I like the idea of being a fighting type who just attacks and flees. The Mikey style, but nip in the ankle, run away. Hey Kyle, welcome in. Today is a short one because I am doing D&D session 0, but depending on how long that is, I may or may not be back. But we are currently talking about trying to come up with a backstory for a character. We're thinking Fairy lived with Grandma, and then zombie apocalypse, Grandma died. We took her little toe as a souvenir, and now we kill all zombies and steal their toes as trophies. Sorry, their pinky toes as trophies. Is, I think, what we got so far. And we say that maybe we don't have a fairy family because we were a reject fairy because, I don't know. Grandma zombie when she died? Probably. I mean, if we're going around killing zombies, it's going to be out of, like, anger, right? It's probably going to be out of anger. So, yeah. Yeah, I would say that she was probably killed by zombies. Or she was a zombie. Or she had a heart attack when the zombie stuff happened. And we just blamed the zombies. That's also a possibility. Okay. Just brainstorming here. I'm not good at coming up with backstories. My last and only D&D character had amnesia, so I'm open to ideas. Okay. I'm trying to look at this map to figure out where the frick these things are, and I am struggling. Flying around the ruined courtyard. Okay. Okay. For your grandma who died fighting zombies to protect you as a young child. Yeah, except I'm thinking that it's not actually our grandma. I'm thinking like we were a reject. Like, I don't know. My friend said that cobalt is apparently gonna be the most common like species around. So maybe we're like, I don't know, a hybrid fairy cobalt or something. Or we're rejected for some reason, so we fled and then this nice grandma took care of us. So like I'm thinking like a human or a cobalt like grandma, not just like a fairy grandma who's actually our grandma. More of a found family situation. Okay. Because otherwise, like theoretically, we would have other fairy family nearby. Where's it checking? Where's the map? Okay, and you check here. Hmm. Okay. So we need to get a bit off her toe. No, now I'll take your toes. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went to get chopped off.
Revelio.
Anyone see a piece of paper flying around randomly? No? Gosh, if we're struggling this much on the freaking Hogsmeade one, we're screwed in Hogwarts. We'll never find all the pages. We'll have to follow a literal walkthrough, video walkthrough, step by step, turn by turn. Okay. Distract from Hogwarts with D&D. Okay. Alright, supposedly there's one flying underneath the stone bridge, and then if we go past the bridge and go straight, there should be some goats, and they should have another page near them. Okay. Where am I on the map? Okay, so this is where we need to go. Come on. You guys ever played D&D? Let's see. I'm still gonna give my perception like super low though. Well, 100% Hogsmeade by finding the last collection chest and the last 6 field guide pages. And probably all the quests that are here, but that requires us to get the rest of the... Well, actually, we can go ahead and talk to the dude who told us not to get rid of the panda-hugging pearl dudes, the demigods. But I'm going to ignore that and find them all and then see this existential crisis of why he doesn't want us to remove them. And look him dead in the eye and say we removed them all. Yeah, I'm a small fairy. I want to go up to them with a... I'm going to be a small fairy, fly up to them, chop them in the knees, fly away, and then let my friends deal with the fallout of me randomly going up and attacking a zombie. Okay. I think this map is lying. I don't think. I've probably already found the thing here. Okay, well, we gotta find goats. There's supposed to be one by goats. Okay, I see goats. Anyone see a flying page near the goats? Your playstyle? True. Hey, I can play smart. In fact, I did play smart in the last game. I played it very carefully. I'm just going full gung-ho with this one. Flying around some goats on the hills. Well, that's bold. They're not there. In front of the cart behind Timothy, circling around the roof of the magic meep. Pixie pruning those zombies, yeah. Okay, so, no paper? No paper? Okay. I'm pretty sure I grabbed all the flying papers. I'd be very surprised if there was more flying papers around this area. It'd be a fun time when you're surrounded by a horde and you attack one and run away, yeah. Just over there eating popcorn in the corner. Okay, to be honest, guys, I don't think... I think we might have gotten all the ones over here. With backstories or anything. I mean, they just typically have to fit in with, like, what's going on. Like, if you're a freaking alien and it's a fantasy world, that's a bit of a, type deal. Like, if you make yourself king of all the land, that might be a bit off if, you know, that's supposed to be the big bad. As you watch the fallout from afar. I'll make them s'mores. My other friend group really appreciated me making s'mores instead of fighting, so I'm sure that they would appreciate it too. Okay. Flying in circles near the river. No shot. On the stairs amidst the gardens. Friend group so appreciates s'mores. Amidst the gardens? What does that mean? Okay, we already got the Pippins one, so if we go directly southeast from the bridge, there should be one flying around the alleyway behind Ollivander, and one on the stairs amidst the gardens. Is it like a board game, or how is it played? Well, my friends and I play it via, like, D&D Beyond. There's a newer version that, like, costs more money and stuff, but we all know the setup of the D&D Beyond, so that's the one we use. And it's like they'll import images, and we'll have our little character tokens, and they have the ability to move them online and stuff. Cook the s'mores. Can I cook the s'mores? And then you basically be like, oh, I would like to do this. And they'll be like, no, you can't do that. Or, sure, you can do that, but you have to roll a you know what. And then you'll press the button and it'll roll the die via the website. I'm pretty sure it used to be played with like cards and stuff. In like actual like board games. But nowadays it's pretty much mostly virtual. Okay, let me go here. Let's see. It shows Stranger Things, and that's how it would be to an extent. Yeah, to an extent. You've never seen Stranger... Dang, Kyle. I enjoy it. As for a person who hates horror stuff, I enjoyed it. For like 30 years. Oh, I've heard of that campaign, Licking Wounds. I've heard of that one. I was like, damn. Meanwhile, the one campaign my friends and I did before fizzled out after like 2 months. Okay. I passed it. It just has final season though, right? It hasn't. The final season hasn't released yet, but you are correct. Wait, so I just walked right past it? What? Are they considering this a garden? Okay, yeah, this is a garden, yeah. Ooh, bunny. Next year? Okay, I was real confused there, Licking Wounds. I was like, it came out? Because I wanted to watch that. I was real confused. I was like, wait, they released it last November? And then they're gonna wait 2 years to release the second half? That makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's see, this one was. So this one was on the stairs amidst the gardens. Clearly that's not there. Let's go check behind Ollivanders. Next year then? Nice. Kyle, if you haven't watched The Good Place and you like comedy shows, I would highly recommend it. The Good Place is probably my favorite TV show. Is my favorite series. Each episode weekly and it's dropped in 2 parts. Technically, we don't get the full season until 2026. The Good Place is my favorite show. Like, nobody spoiled a damn thing, but it is my favorite show. iZombie. I did enjoy iZombie. I didn't realize the iZombie girl is the one who's in Ghosts. I only just found that out, and I was like, oh. Okay, so we need to check behind Ollivander. So this is behind Ollivander. Anyone see some flying fledgers? The final season? I'll be completely honest. I watched like 1 episode of Breaking Bad. And it was during a class when we were in college when we watched it for to give us an idea of the different possibilities for the interpretation of Bad Company, which was what the entire writing premise was based on. I've never watched Game of Thrones. My friends told me it was too violent and I wouldn't enjoy it, so I took them. I watched I took them for the word for that. I watched The Walking Dead with one of my friends until the part at which the horse got killed, which I think is in episode 1 or 2, and then I just said no, and then left. And never put it up, never watched it again. I'm currently watching Ghosts, the new season, with the family. Horse dies episode 1. Well, you know, that was quick. I hate that period. Yeah. I feel that way about books. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. No. Oh, no. There we go. Alright, what's this one supposed to be? In front of the door, we definitely got that one. Right, what about you? In front of the shelf, right of Zonko's counter, frog spawn soap. Okay, there's supposed to be 3 inside of Zonko. Okay, Zonko? This is Zonko.
Revelio.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle.
Yes, Vaperia. The Haunting of Hill House. Hmm. Interesting. Ooh. I also enjoyed the show Magicians up until I did not watch their final season because, let's just say one of the endings broke me and I cried more than I had for any TV show for the season prior to the last season. But I enjoyed that one. It was like a graduate school style, more mature version of Harry Potter. That was also based on a book series. I don't think I put that in like my top series, but it was one of the ending was definitely one of the top endings to just be like. I also watched Lost right before I went to college, and they got those special puzzles that don't have the. What about the Blacklist? I have not watched the Blacklist. If we're doing something else. I truly feel like that depends on how long the show is. Like, if we're talking like an hour long, I might be able to sit through 2 or 3. If we're talking like, they're only like half an hour, I can watch like 7 of those. Got week and later seasons. Found one, guys. Dung bomb. Yes! And that's still alive because we haven't found them all. But yes! Anyone see chocolate frogs? Apparently there's supposed to be one for chocolate frogs. That's not you. You're not a chocolate frog. Okay. Pretty... okay. Might have already gotten that. Good Place, Castle, up until season 7. I really enjoyed The Flash up until season 4. I really enjoyed the first 3 seasons of The Flash. Let's see. Bones is okay, yeah. I loved Castle. I just found... oh, Lucifer was a good one. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I loved Castle. I just felt like they were adding too much by the time they got to the last 2 seasons. Like, I felt like they were going way too in-depth on trying to make connections where they shouldn't have been. It got bad for season 4, I agree. The finish was solid, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The very ending confused the frick out of me. I was like, where did this come from? Huh? What is this? Confusion? I was like, are they dead? Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got 1, so we're still missing 5. Hmm. Killing him off up here, yeah. Really though, that's what everyone thought. It was like, are they alive? Same universe. Oh, Arrow. The one with Stephen Amell. Yes, I didn't watch like it was always a more dark tone, so I watched like I think season 1. I always watched the crossover episodes though. Yeah, the Arrowverse. Yeah, I always watched the crossover episodes. I did watch some of Legends of Tomorrow, some of Supergirl, but the Flash was the one that I liked the most. But yeah, I always watched the crossovers. Some good and bad seasons, like most. All right. What do we look for? We're getting distracted. We have 15 minutes to find 5 more things. Lick and Wounds, completely agree. DC does shows way better. Okay. MCU had like one good show that I actually really enjoyed, which was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I enjoyed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But other than that, the other ones have been meh. Like, some of them have been interesting and fun, but they just haven't hit the mark like some of them. Like, oh gosh, what was it? The Superman? WandaVision was fun and cool, yeah. I disliked. Yeah. I will say, I did enjoy the Loki Gator. Loki Gator was my favorite part of the Loki show. I wanted one for my own. Okay. We definitely don't have a moth there. Zonko's shop is done. 3 broomstick private room. Locked location. Top floor. After I've seen like 2 movies. Yeah. I mean, wait, do 4 stuff into the main film sort of thing? Yeah. I watched the new Spider-Man after, and I watched the new Spider-Man after Endgame, and that's pretty much it. And that's all I pretty much plan to watch going forward until they release another Avengers or whatever it is they do. No Way Home, yes. All right, where would I have put? Where would I have put? I didn't put these things anywhere. It did not disappoint. No, it was really good. It's a DC show I like. Nice. Another show that was actually pretty good that I need to actually get back into because I stopped watching it. Superman and Lois. Yeah, I need to get back into watching that one. Alright. I'm trying to see where these last few things could be. Is one flying in front of the fireplace. Yeah, it's Tyler Hoechlin is awesome. And Teen Wolf. Got you there, yeah. I know, mine was always more Dylan O'Brien type person. At the very least, the character that Dylan O'Brien played is the exact type that, yeah, that just awkward and dorky, and full of sarcasm. It is my type of character. I was styled in high school. Nice. Oh, such a mood. Okay. You know, Styles is the best. Where am I going? I got distracted. He also played Superman and Supergirl, which I thought was interesting. I really enjoyed the one Supergirl. Everyone needs a Styles bestie in their life. True. I've been told that I am the archivist of the group. I am the person that someone says, "Do you have that photo from 10 years ago?" And I go, "I got you," and then send them the image. I am the record keeper. Okay. And the person who just does crazy chaotic things because I think it's funny and it's just like interesting. And everyone's like, why? But I keep good notes, so they keep me around. Alright, we're going into 3 broomsticks. What? No. It's just not taking me a long time to find the record. I am really good at going through records. Like, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, Google Images, going through, looking at the photos, like, okay, well, this was what year? Okay, got it. Scroll through there. Match this face.
Revelio.
With all the photos I have, I can honestly find things very quickly. They're like, hey, do you have that text from blah, 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 blah? Yep, I got it. Alright, let's see. So this is a private room.
Revelio.
Okay, we already got that one. I did enjoy the Arrowverse crossover that they had when they put the person who was in Smallville and they just had him show up in one of the alternative universe as Superman. And I was like, I know him.
Revelio.
Okay, well, I don't see anything in here. Oh, wait. That's a lie about not seeing anything other than Spider-Man in the MCU. Deadpool 2, I really enjoyed. You go, Mikey. Where else can we check? Glasskin's mannequin. Sneakoscope? Okay, it says that alright, if we go out of the 3 broomsticks and go straight across, we should be at Gladskin's mannequin, which should have 2. There we go, in there. Let's see.
Come on in and have a look around. Revelio.
Wait. How have I missed you, my beloved? A sneakoscope. In front of the shop's front door. Well, we definitely got that one. In front of the mannequin by the front door. There's a 95% chance we got that one. But I also thought we got everything in here, so...
Hi there. Revelio. Please, come in.
Yeah, no, we got that
Let me
one.
know if you need help finding anything.
Merely suggesting.
Alright, so we're missing 4. Flying in an alleyway
My two couldn't be
to the
more
left.
different. If I didn't know better, I'd say one had been switched.
So, like, over here?
Revelio.
Hmm. That doesn't count as an alleyway, right? Alleyways have to be dead ends. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it's just a hall. Or a path. I don't think it counts as an alleyway otherwise.
Revelio.
Okay, well, I don't see an alleyway, so we're gonna move on from that. Flying in the alleyway. Another alleyway? Can still be an alleyway without a dead end? Okay, in that case, we just checked that one and it wasn't there. Alright. And this one's supposed to be... Akio flying in an alleyway over by the castle. Sissy! Sissy, I'll be out in just a minute, babe. Give me 1 minute, babe. I'll be right there. Alright, let's see. Heidi needs attention. She's like, love me, damn it! Okay. Wait, I passed the castle. This is the castle. Okay, what does it say about this?
Revelio.
Okay, is it you? Oh my, that house needs some structural support. She needs a lab. Unsurprisingly, I already picked up the cat. The cat info. Oh, I'm at the wrong castle. One sec. Alright. Alright, is this one? Let's look for a quote-unquote alleyway. You fighters got an alleyway? The family room wasn't available. I know, that just made me think. I was like, wait a minute, did they leave? So how many are we missing here? 4. In one chest. In front of the fountain. Steeply and Sons. Tea shop decor. I feel like it's the tea shop. I feel like we haven't gone to the tea shop. Or just didn't want a laptop. Who on earth would deny Heidi? Okay. One sec, Sissy. I'll be right there, babe.
Revelio.
Okay. Yes! Tea shop decor. Awesome. Okay, what about... Let's see about the second one. Flying around steeply in suns, which is where we are.
Revelio.
Anyone see any paper, Rio? There is no way that there's a paper flying through here. They must mean like outside. Okay. Magical mail against far wall. Wait a minute. I think I might know where it is. Okay. Yeah, I see my favorite shows are The Good Place, and then Castle, and then like the first 3 seasons of The Flash. I enjoyed Lost, but I don't think I would put it up there on my favorites. I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Dead and Dexter, nice. Solid choices.
Revelio.
Okay. Where am I located now? Too far in. Not for no reason there. Yeah, no. It depends on the day. Sometimes they're valid choices. Other days they're not valid choices. It really depends on the day. The valid choices on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Any other day is not a valid choice. Sorry about that. I got that one. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys a bit later. I may be back later. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if I'll be back streaming again tonight. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you guys for being here.